Hello everyone. This is Sandra Solomon here. I hope everyone is doing okay. This beautiful day in a beautiful country, Canada. I just wanted to touch base on UK and London Islamic terrorist attacks. Again, over and over, I'm keeping repeating myself to the point, sometimes it just feels like I'm a recorded CD. It's been just repeating itself over and over and over. First of all, again, our prayer to UK, our prayer to the families of the victims, our prayers with the people who got injured, our condolences for the families of the victims as well. So sometimes in this life we feel like we've been driven away in this world. Yes, we are busy. Yes, everyone is busy. Yes, everyone has lots of things to do. Yes, everyone has to make his life. Yes, everyone has kids to take care of. Yes, everyone self-centered with her or his own self-centered circle as well. But there's something very, very important going on in this world, which is the terrorism that's increasing over and over and over. And again, as an ex-Muslim, I'm trying my best. I feel sometimes I'm carving a mountain with a spoon. Like I'm shocked. I'm shocked how the West dealing with this serious, very serious issue. It's not a joke. People getting killed, kids getting raped, people into lots of depression, people gone into lots of anxiety. What happened in London? What happened in UK? Okay, it's been happening 1400 years. Nothing new. And I did a video the first day of Ramadan. I made a video. I said in Ramadan the terror attack will increase, because Muslims believe that Ramadan is the holiest month for Muslim, and they believe the heaven is open, and the power of Allah is gonna increase with them, and He's gonna help them in this month to fight the kafir, the infidels, which is you. Anyone who's not believing in Islam, who does not want to submit to Islam, who doesn't want to submit to Allah, Satan, the Muslims that they worship. So Muslims believe that this month is the best month. Muhammad, the leader of all terrorists, most of his ghazwa attacks was in Ramadan. Again, and I said it, the terror attack will happen more, will increase, and more to come. This is just the beginning of Ramadan, and I promise you more to come. More to come. I promise you. It's not like I want it, but I know that it's gonna happen. To me, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked anymore. Like, this is not shocking me. What's shocking me is the West, how they're dealing with it. So ignorant, naive, so-called political correctness, so-called blindest, so-called dummies, dumb. You talk to them, they're not gonna understand. I understand you're all for democracy. I understand you're all for integrating. I understand you're all for human rights and whatever rights, but Islam does not understand all this. I understand you want diversity, you want multicultural, you want people to live in peace, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. With Islam, it's not gonna work. Forget it. They just want Sharia law. They just want to be governed by this book. This is their constitution. This is what they govern with. To explain it all, about what happened in UK. I'm gonna read to you, and I encourage everyone, get the book and read it. Get the book and read it. I'm gonna read to you from Surah 8. They call it Surah Al-Anfal. Chapter 8, verse 12. That's what explains what's going on, what happened in London. It says, remember, supposedly Allah speaking now to Muhammad, when your Lord inspired to the angels, I am with you. So strengthen, like give them strength. Strengthen those who have believed. Only the Muslim. Give them strength. This is Allah. He's speaking now. This is supposedly Allah is talking. The God of Islam that the Muslim worship. I will cast terror into the heart of those who disbelieved. So strike them upon the neck and strike from them every fingertip. واضربوا منهم اضرب على الأعناق واضربوا منهم كل بنان. Fingertip. This is your fingertip, to cut the fingertips. This is Quran. I'm reading from the Quran. I'm not reading Shakespeare to you. I'm reading Quran, what the Muslim believe. That is because the only reason. So why these Muslims, true Muslims, you know, the ISIS, to me these are the true Muslims. According to Sharia Allah, these are the true Muslims. So that's why they go out with the knife. Even though we have guns, we have things, but they still, if you notice that many of ISIS videos, many of the beheading they do, they still doing it with the knife, they doing it with the sword. Because these people believing at the time, or they still living at the time of Muhammad, they still want to use the sword. They still, mentally, they're still living at the time of Muhammad. They're still living at the 7th century. They are jihadists. They want to go for jihad, conquer the infidels, and, you know, and, strike their necks and strike their every fingertip. So, and to continue the verses, it says, that is because they opposed Allah and His Messenger. So what's the fault? What fault? The infidels' fault. The only fault that they're not submitting to Allah and Muhammad. That is because they opposed Allah and His Messenger. And whoever opposes Allah and His Messenger, indeed, Allah is severe in penalty. Allah is severe. Okay? That is yours to taste it. And indeed, for the disbelievers, in the punishment of the fire. So, I read to you from the Quran explaining why these true Muslims, they call them terrorists, but I call them true Muslims. That's what they grow up with. This is what I grow up with. In a mentality that I am a jihadist. I am a jihadist. I have to die for Allah. Our ultimate dream is to die for Allah. This is for Allah. This is what they do. This is a human sacrifice that it's been happening since the beginning of humanity. This is nothing new. If you even read the Old Testament, many people, many nations, they used to sacrifice their kids for the idols, paganism. So Islam, it's a cult, same cults. It's been going on in that region for a century, for hundreds and thousands of years. So nothing new, nothing really new. It's been going on. They sacrifice themselves to gain heaven, to go to heaven. They believe they're gonna go Jannah. Each and every one of these jihadists, they believe from the first drop that's gonna come from them, their sin is gonna be forgiven. So they're gonna be forgiven, and they're gonna gain the heaven eternally, the Jannah. And this Jannah has the virgins, has al-wildan al-mukhalladun in Arabic, the young boys serving them, and they have وَعَلَى الْأَرَائِكِ مُتَّكِئُونَ, that means they have sofas, they're gonna be lean on it, and they have the virgins, and they have the boys serving them. This is the cult that they've been brainwashed with it. These young guys that's joining ISIS, coming from all over the world, leaving all whatever they believe, they ishtaru al-jannah, they buy the Jannah with them, with their soul. They're giving their soul. So as much as I want to blame the Muslims, I want to blame ISIS for these terror attack, I really want to blame the West. The West, wake up, wake up. We're not lying to you. I'm not lying to you when I'm telling you the terror, as long Islam existed on the face of the earth, the terror attack, it will not finish. I promise you. Mark my word, till the end of the time. Till end of the time. As long this ideology, it's been written in this book, that's the source of all the problem. If you want to fix the problem, fix it from the roots. If you've been diagnosed with cancer, you will do whatever it takes you to fight this cancer. Islam is exactly the same. Islam exactly the same is the cancer that's spreading globally. I don't blame ISIS. It's not like I agree with them, but I don't blame them. These being brainwashed since they are young. And how many kids ISIS took them from the Yazidis, from the Christians, from even the Muslims who doesn't want to go for jihad or whatever, because these are the true Muslim. They kill the parents and they take these kids and they brainwash them into this ideology. Many of these jihadists, they've been kidnapped, or their family being killed, and they took them and they brainwashed them in it. So not every jihadist, you know what I mean? It's like they really believe in it. They've been brainwashed with it since they are babies. We need to put the blame first on our governments. The governments need to take the stand for their people. If the UK government did not stand, people need to stand. Patriots, line up at the door of your government, at the door of the parliament, at the door of the courts, at the door of every lawmaker, every MB, every whatever. This is what we need to change. It's the government. Fight Islam politically. Because it is political. It's all about political power. See what's going on in Canada now. We have the government who turned their back on Canada. Trudeau and the Liberal bringing this motion M103 to quell us, to stop us, to say whatever I'm saying right now. If motion M103 pass, I won't be able to say what I'm saying. I cannot say Islam promotes terrorism or Islam it's all about terrorism. They wanna remove this suspicion. Because they want to lay the ground for more terror attack to happen. They don't care. The government, they don't care. They are the terrorists with them. They are opening the door for terrorists to come. Do you think they care? This is all propaganda. This is all to look like, they are there. They don't care. If they're gonna be like, who cares if some people get butchered on the street, if some girls get raped, if some whatever. At the end, they want us to submit. They want you to submit. Like it's a fascist, like Antifa, the communism, fascism, Islamism, liberalism. It's all mental illness. Mental illness. They are mentally ill. They're not stable. Muhammad, the founder of Islam, the leader of all terrorists, he was not stable. This is the quotation. Forget Allah. There is no God give him this revelation. This is all Muhammad. This is all the psychopath. All what he cared about is conquer and take money and take women as a sex slave and take the spoil and take land. That's it. They want to bring the Islamic Caliphate, the Al-Khilafah Al-Islamiyah. Islamic Caliphate. They don't believe. Islam do not believe in border. I'm gonna repeat it for the rest of my life. Islam do not believe in border. There is no border. They don't believe. What's the border? It's the world. It's the earth. It's everywhere. They don't believe in border. They wanna open border. That's why the globalists, Soros, globalism, Islamism, fashionism, same people gathering together. Satanism, they're Satans. They are the children of Satan. They worship Satan. That's what they do. Evil, mental illness, psychopath. It's all about power and slavery. That's all about it. That's all about it, period. Not more, not less. Your kids will pay the price. I'm gonna keep warning and warning and warning and warning. Please take my warning serious. In Ramadan, the terror attack will increase. More to come. I promise you, more to come. This is just the beginning of Ramadan. This is just a watch for Laylat al-Qadr, the night of al-Qadr. The Muslim believe this night, it's the most like, that's it. The heaven is open. Allah, that's it. He will give the Muslim anything they want at that night. I'm predicting, prophesying, whatever you want to call it, the night of Al-Qadr or Laylat Al-Qadr or whatever, more terror attack it will happen in that night. A lot. Many people will be killed. Mark my word. Mark my word. They're not gonna stop. ISIS is the true Muslim. Otherwise, every Muslim on the face of the earth, every Imam on the face of the earth, I challenge them to prove me wrong. That ISIS is not Islamic. That ISIS is not Islamic 100%. I hold every Muslim accountable. I hold every Imam on the face of the earth, and especially in Canada. I hold every Muslim accountable. I hold every Imam accountable to prove me wrong. Dare you? You can't, because you know that I speak the truth. Till today, since I start speaking out, not even one Imam approached me to prove me wrong. Not even one Muslim approach me to prove me wrong. Not even one. I'm begging you to prove me wrong. You cannot, because you know that I speak the truth. Every Imam to be held accountable, to explain to people. And don't use your taqiyya. Don't use your lie. Don't deceive people and say Islam is a religion of peace. First of all, Islam, it's not religion. Number two, Islam, it's a cult. Number three, Islam, it's all about political power and taking over and dominating. Number four, Muhammad, he was never a prophet. He was a liar. He was a warmonger. He was a thug, a bandit, su'luk in Arabic. Number five, only people who has a sense of humanity, a little sense of humanity, even if you don't believe in God, even if you don't believe in anything, have a human sense inside your hearts and stand up against Islam. Stand up for every soul that been the bloodshed that's been shedded for no reason, just because they oppose Allah and His Messenger. I just read it. This is because, here you go, strike their neck and their fingertip. That is because Surah 8 verse 13. What's the reason why these are terrorists? Why these true Muslims coming out on the street with the butcher, with the cutting, with the trying to cast a terror? That's it. Because Allah, He said, I will cast a terror. سألقي الرعب في قلوب الذين كفروا. سألقي الرعب. I will cast a terror in the heart of disbelievers, the infidels, the kafir, you and me. They cannot cast a terror in me. They can't. They can't. For me, I'm not terrified at all. I'm not terrified at all. So that's my statement on UK attack. More to come, more attacks is gonna happen. More terror attack it will happen, I promise you. So try to be careful. Try to watch you know, your neighborhood, wherever the majority Muslim neighborhood. Try to keep your eyes on your country. Try to wake up, keep your eyes on your kids. Fight it politically. Change the people in power. Remove them all. Trudeau got to go. That's my warning to every Canadian. Trudeau got to go. Trudeau got to go. If Trudeau win the next election, Canada will be worse than UK, than Europe. You're gonna see the worst, Canadian. The worst is coming if you're not gonna stand up now. Please, wake up. Your kids will pay the price. Your kids will not know what they're doing. Think about if every soldier who is dying overseas fighting jihad and fighting terrorism, and yet the government who turn their back on their country, on their people, they are opening the door, they are opening the border for so-called refugee. That's not refugee, this is invasion. This is part of the plan. You don't see, you don't know because you're blinded. Wake up and open your eyes. This is my coverage on UK attack, and please visit my website, Voice of Sandra Solomon. I'm gonna soon I'm gonna make another video. I wanna talk about my Canadian tour, but this video I wanted to keep it for UK attack. Please visit my YouTube channel, Voice of Sandra Solomon, and visit my website, voiceofsandrasolomon.com. Many videos is gonna be uploaded to my channel. All my Canadian tour. If you wanna follow me, please go to YouTube channel and subscribe and share it to everyone. Lots of good things happening with the rallies across the country. I'll talk about it in another video soon. And consider as well helping the cause during my rallies. I'm gonna be as well selling these t-shirts. I'm actually talking to you now. I'm in Alberta, in Calgary, Alberta. I made it, yay! So we're been doing lots of rally and lots of good stuff. So also, if you want to help the cause, keep the tour going across the country. I'm selling it online, and I'm selling it also during the rally. If you're going to meet me at the rallies, I'm selling these t-shirts. I support Sandra Solomon. That's at the front. And that's at the back. We stand on guard for thee. That's for the white t-shirts. And for the black t-shirts, I'm selling these. Nice, beautiful black with the golden logo. SandraSolomon.com. Go to my website and go to my YouTube channel. All my videos from now on, it's gonna be through the YouTube channel, because Facebook, it's been blocking me many times, and many times I lost so many good videos, and so that's why I really apologize to everyone that I'm not gonna be doing live videos anymore for any rally or anything. Everything I'm gonna be recording it with the camera and upload it to my YouTube channel. This way I have a control over my videos. And yeah, a few days ago I was blocked for 24 hours from Facebook. So I don't trust Facebook at all. So I want to keep hold on my videos. It's gonna be on my YouTube channel. So if you want to follow my tour, please visit my website again, voiceofsandrasolomon.com. Visit my YouTube channel, Voice of Sandra Solomon, and subscribe and share. Lots of things happening, and I'm gonna teach you soon through the YouTube channel. Follow my videos. I'm gonna teach you how to spy on Muslims. Actually today I get one of the guy wearing a burqa, and we get to the mosque. So lots of good things, lots of exciting things, and lots of exposing for Islam. It's gonna happen soon. I'm gonna teach you how to spy on Muslims, how to expose them, and I want you to know exactly what's going on with their agenda. I want you to study Islam. I want you to understand the danger of Islam. It's exactly what I'm telling you about breast cancer, for example. When you need to know what is it, how it comes, whatever. When you need to know this cancer, the root of the problem is here. We need to help as many as we can as well, Muslim, to leave Islam before they become jihadists and terrorists and go and die for Allah and kill people, kill the infidel, because they're gonna reach to this point. They are here with us in their body physically, but here Muhammad, here only Quran and Muhammad. They're not here with us. They are here with us physically, but here is Muhammad. I love Canada. I love you all, and thank you so much for Never Again, for their help and for their support. If it wasn't for Never Again, I would have not be able to do what I'm doing here. I'm not. So please stand with Never Again. Stand for the cause, help the cause. Visit my website, and more to come. Again, visit my YouTube channel. Soon I'm gonna talk more about the rally. Today, UK attack. Our heart with England, our heart with the people, but yet open your head, open your brain, and understand the problem. It's here. If you're not gonna do it, useless. More attack will happen, especially now we are living, the Muslim now, like their Ramadan, more attack to come. Okay, and watch out for the night, call it Laylat al-Qadr. More attack will happen. God bless you all, and keep exposing Islam.